YouTube, what it is, your boy Gettin. I'm back at it with another video. This time I'm actually driving my ass home. Had a pretty good day at work. Hope everybody else had a good day at work themselves, or just a good day in general. Sim Nation, where you at? Sim Nation. So let's talk about the news that I created a video earlier today. Others have made videos, but it was a really good article that I read from Polygon that gave a lot more details to the NFL deal and to what is actually happening. So, what's actually happening is 2K has a deal with the NFL. This deal is the NFL, not the Players Association, not the NFLPA. That was actually mentioned. I thought that was an interesting note, and we'll go back to that in a second. But first, it's a deal for non-simulation football experiences, right? So, non-football experiences, that means a football game. So what could 2K do with a non-simulation based football game? So we have to analyze, what does simulation mean? And I saw this on Twitter. Somebody posed the question: is all pro football simulation? At first, I scoffed at that notion. How is all pro football not simulation? So I thought it was a joke. But then another user, EA Sports Ideas, he said, and I looked into it, confirmed it, sports simulation isn't gameplay based, meaning obviously all pro football gameplay is simulation, right? But it's not simulation. He went on to explain, if you don't have NFL teams and don't have NFL players, that means it's not a simulation game by definition. And I mean definition of legal terms. It has to be by legal terms because EA has the exclusive rights still for the NFL. They still have those rights. Those rights don't expire until 2021. EA came out with a statement and they used the word simulation. Football NFL experience. They use those words. NFL, simulation, experience, video game, whatever, with their new statement. So that tells me all pro football technically is not a simulation game. So then I go back to the other question I just posed a second ago. How can 2K make anything of a non-simulation game, though they have the NFL license? The only thing that I could come up with, and this is clear speculation, I have no proof of this, obviously, is that they are going to use NFL teams in terms of the Giants, San Francisco, the 49ers, stuff like that, logos and whatnot, maybe even sportscasters and all that other type of stuff, but will not have NFL players in it. That's one situation that could come across, that we actually do get a NFL licensed game, no players, but full 11 on 11, 32 player teams, gameplay within a video game that's simulated for us, but because they don't have any real players, only the NFL will get a successor to all pro football. Who knows? Who knows? But if I was guessing, and I put my money on 2K, that 2K isn't going to just make some weirdo game, some turn-based strategy game out of the NFL license for consoles, that's telling me they're going to have an actual full 11 on 11 franchise mode type of game. Just from that alone. That's what's telling me. I could be wrong. I've been wrong in the past, right? Nobody's been right 100% of the time. So that leads me to something else as well. 2K could also be making blitz style games where it's, I don't know, 7-on-7 NFL teams, but all user created players. Does that sound familiar? Kinda. Well, 2K, with NBA 2K, we have the park, or My Park. You create your player, you go on My Park, you grind them out in some mode or something like that, and it's they label that game as an MMORPG sports game. It's not a simulation. The gameplay might be simulation, but it's really not a simulation. So we could get a game like that, but NFL, where it's 7-on-7, everybody is a player, lineman, everybody is a quarterback or hybrid quarterback or a wide receiver or whatever the case is. But you're playing as the NFL Giants. You're playing as the NFL Steelers or whatever. I'm just spitballing here, but it's a possibility. Also detailed in that article was the NFL wanting to expand or looking to expand their licensing. So that also tells me real competition in terms of NFL Player Association, all the NFL players and NFL teams. A game like that only EA has right now until 2021, and we'll see what happens. But after that, the future is looking rather bright, especially if these games take off like I think they will, because so many people are tired of Madden. They're tired of playing one style of football game. So there's a lot to look forward to. I'll probably come with more information on the upcoming weeks, months. Whenever I find something, I'll make a video like this while I'm driving onto my second job or something like that. But it's really interesting stuff. And really, look up that Polygon NFL 2K deal. It's some really interesting nuggets in there. That's about all I got. Let me know what you think in the comments. Peace.